Hi, my name is Keshni Morgan from Group 2. We created an internship training system for our system analysis and design project. We created this new system because we found out many issues from the old UTM internship system. The first one is there's no official platform or medium for the companies to advertise their company. The second is students must fill up the form manually and submit it manually too. Not only that, students can apply one application once in their ITS portal. Apart from that, the system do not have any records on how many students have applied for a company. Students are not notified when there's any changes in application process. There's no record of the previous employees' review of the companies. Not only that, the resumes of students may not be formal. Apart from that, there will be miscommunication between companies and university if the students reject their company's offer in a not proper way or unpolite way. Students also need to contact their supervisors to know about their application status. The objective of us creating a new system is to develop a better and upgraded industrial system for the university which will benefit the students, lecturers and companies too. Not only that, to solve the problem in the system such as providing online forms to fill up and submit it online too. We also created the new system to upgrade the certain aspect of the old system that needed to be upgraded into a better version, such as students knowing about their application progress. Apart from that, we also wanted to provide a platform for the companies to promote their companies via their ads to attract students. Last but not least, we also want to provide advantages that will benefit the students, such as templates for resume and rejecting the companies and ads from companies. Our stakeholders are Dr. Sharin, who is a senior lecturer, and our system analysis design lecturer, together with Dr. Nur Hidayat binti Zakaria, who is also senior lecturer and our database lecturer. Now I'm going to show our physical DFT to be. This is our physical DFT. First, the student will use the email and password to register and update their student information. The student information will be saved at student record. And then the company will update their company details and advertisement at process 2. The company details will be saved at company record. Student can access the advertisement to choose the best company. The selected company will go under process 3. At process 3, the student will receive new BLI 1C e-form and resume template from application record. They will then fill up the new BLI 1C form and resume. The filled up BLI 1C e-form and resume will be saved at application record and will be moved to process 4. At process 4, the filled up BLI 1EC form will be sent to admin. The admin will check the resume and the form and give the application status and verification letter. Student will use the verification letter and resume to submit their application to company. Company will check their resume and provide application status. The students can get either accepted application or rejected application. If they get accepted application, the offer letter will be saved at application record. If the students want to reject the company, they can take the template for rejection from application record and email the template to company. The total number of accepted and rejected students will be saved at company record together with the filled BLI 2A form. If the students receive a rejected application, they will upload the proof of rejected application at application record. A notification will be sent to admin. The admin will check the application record in order to approve their submission. Once the admin approves their submission, the student can proceed with their new application. This is Module 6 which I took for my individual assessment. Module 6 is about submitting new company application after the students is being rejected from the old company. First, the student will receive an email from the company mentioning that they did not accept the student's application. And then the student will change the rejected application into proof, which might be in picture form or PDF form. After that, the student will submit the proof in the system. After submission, a notification will be sent to admin and the submission will be saved into application record. And then admin will check the submission whether the submission is valid or not. After checking, the admin will give submission approval, which is approved or not approved. If the application is approved, the student can continue with applying for new company. If it's not approved, then the students have to resubmit. This is the child diagram for Module 6. As I said, the students will receive a rejected application and then they will change the rejected application into proof of rejection. The proof can be in a screenshot, which is a picture, or PDF. The submission will be saved at application record. Soon, at process 6.3, the admin will receive a notification upon the submission. The admin will check the submission and then give submission approval. After receiving the submission approval, the students can continue with their new application. Process specification. First, the students will log in into the system and then they will select upload proof. After selecting upload proof, they will select proof of rejection. They can upload the proof. If the approval is approved, then they can apply for application, else they have to add a new submission. Now I will present you the mock-up graphical user interface for my Module 6. Now I will present to you the overall UI flow. First, the student have to log in into the system and then they have to press upload proof. The system will then direct them into a upload proof page where they can either submit proof of acceptance or proof of rejection. After pressing proof of rejection, the system will direct them to a submission page. The student have to press add submission button in order to submit their proof. They can either submit it in the form of PDF or picture. After uploading the PDF or picture, they can press submit button. After submission, the system will show them a notification mentioning the submission has been saved and admin has been notified. After that, they have to wait for the admin's approval. Soon they will receive a notification from the admin mentioning that their approval status has been changed. It can be either approved status or not approved status. If it's a approved status, the student can continue with a new application. If it's not an approved status, they have to resubmit their proof of rejection. This is the login page where students have to log in into the system. Main page where they'll have to press upload proof in order to upload a proof. The system will direct them to a upload proof page where they can either submit proof of acceptance or proof of rejection. They have to press proof of rejection in order to add a submission. After pressing add submission, the system will direct them into a submission page. At submission page, they can press this file in order to upload their proof of submission. After uploading proof of submission, they can press the submit button in order to submit or cancel to go back. If they press submit button, the system will show them a notification saying the submission has been saved and the admin has been notified. Now the students have to wait until the admin check their submission and give approval. Soon they will be notified after the admin has changed their approval status. it can be either approved status, which means their submission has been approved by the admin. So they can press the apply application to apply a new application. If their application is not approved, the students have to press add submission button in order to resubmit their proof of rejection. Self-reflection. SAD course is one of the best course which has the good learning method via online. I learned a lot about the project planning process such as feasibility study, activity planning, team management and many more. I also learned how to do CBA, PERT chart and DFT. Not only that, doing checkpoint exercise really makes me remember what I learned throughout the course. SAD project is a project that helped me to implement what I studied and will be a stepping stone for my future projects. For this project and course, I learned who is the best members to group with and how to manage time efficiently. For SAD project phase 1, I did introduction and objective. By doing the objectives, I got the clear vision what I am going to do. Not only that, after I done with my part, I helped my group members to complete their part. In phase 2, I and Indira paired up and we did logical DFT, current business rules, data requirement, transactional requirement, ERD and summary together. We discussed and did our own research on how this current system works. It was easy to work with her because she is very hardworking and very supportive. We contact our other friends from different groups to clear our doubts on business rules, data and transactional requirement. We gain knowledge on how the data and transaction requirement work. Same goes to in phase 3. I and Indira paired up and we did the logical DFT, physical DFT and process specification together. In alternative assessment, I took module 6, which is submit new company application. I planned on the flow of the work based on the physical DFT. Not only that, I referred chapter 5 for ideas, which is input design, output design and the flow of UI design. I used my creativity to design the GUI for the new system based on the DFT created. I designed the prototype according to the physical child diagram from phase 3. Now we will see the demo for module 6 of the internship training system. First, the student will log in using their email and password. And then they will choose upload proof to upload their proof. They can either upload proof of acceptance or proof of rejection. For module 6, we're going to upload proof of rejection. The student then can press the add submission button and choose a file. The file must be either in picture or PDF. After uploading the picture, they can press submit or cancel. After submission, the system will show a notification mentioning that the proof has been saved to application record and a notification has sent to admin. And then the student have to wait until their admin give permission to continue. Soon the students will receive a notification from the admin since the approval status has been changed. The status can be either approved or not approved. If the status has been approved, the student can continue with apply application. If their application is not approved, the student have to add submission, which will lead to submission link for them to resubmit. That's all from me. Thank you.